Hey guys. Okay, so for a while now I've had broken CV axle boots. These little rubber boots, everything hooks in them, sticks and everything. And I work in pretty dusty conditions. And I'd like to replace these guards at some point. These front ones, these aren't bad, but there's nothing on the back, which is how I broke this one. This one's broken. And then on the back here, the one on the back here is completely gone. It's been gone for most part of the winter. Right there. Alright, I just had to block the front tires so that when I lift up the back it doesn't roll away on me. I believe king quads are a 17 millimeter. Yeah, they are. Let's do it. Tire off as well. These are nice tires. These are ATVS mud lights. So if you're looking for a set of tires, these are good. Great traction on these. Alright, so I get the tire off here. Head and remove, well, this thing gotta come off. It's our nut here. It's gotta come off. So we gotta take that cotter pin out, back that nut off. I don't know what size that nut is, but I'm sure I have a socket for it here. See if I can get these clipped in. I got all new clips and everything. They came with the kits. And if you go to my Instagram, which I'll leave a link to in the description, I'm not asking you to follow, but I do upload what I'm doing there every second day. I try to post so you can see what I'm up to. Come on out. Full of dirt. There we go. I got it. Now, what size is our nut? I'm not sure what size that nut is. Hang on. It looks like an inch or something. I don't know if it's just an inch. Let's try just an inch. Ah, it's bigger than an inch. Gosh, that's as big as I got too. Dang it. Alright, I got a... This is 27 millimeters. That's a big socket. Let's see if this thing wants to come off. I hope so. Look at that. So nut, keep these together. Also, I just want to mention something real quick. Once we start pulling on that shaft and we take it out, a little bit of gear oil might want to come out. So make sure you have some rags handy, which I don't, so I'm going to go get some. I got me some paper towels. Shop towels would have been better, the blue ones, like the nice stiff ones, but don't have any. Got to use what you got sometimes. So let's pull this thing apart. Okay, here's our spindle. This is where the wheels drive on. Now we got to take these A-arm assembly apart. There we go. I didn't really need that one yet. Nuts on this side. This is normally. Alright. There's our bolt. Looks okay. I guess we can just pop that out of here now. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's put the bolt through so the bushings can't fall off. How about that? Here's a better example of putting bolts on so you don't lose stuff. Right here. Let's get this bottom one out. Matters. We'll get it out. There we go. See? Alright, I think our bearings are free now. How do we do that? Are you just frozen in there? Need a little tappy tap? Yes. Okay. Alright. There's our end of our shaft. Here's our wheel bearings in here. Looks good, feels good. Happy with it. think we're ready to pull that CV shaft out and bring it into our shop here onto the bench. Now, oil might want to pour out. Oil might want to pour out of up there. I'm not sure if it's going to because the bike's on a bit of an angle. Oh. Okay, there we go. There's gear oil a little bit coming out. Paper towel in there. Let's go into the shop, finish taking this fella apart, and replace it. Alright, I got the shaft in the shop here. Let me get the paper towels too, and we'll start taking this thing apart. There's a ring in here, a snap ring, I think. And then this whole piece should pop right off. Pretty sure. Alright, I got the paper towels. Here's the kit. I bought these niche. These were on Amazon. I got both of these were $35. Oh, sorry, paper towels in the way. Let's get this old boot off of here first. Started out it. Look at that. Came right off. Came right off now. So we got that part free, that part of the boot. Look at that. That's free. Brake clean would be nice. You gotta be careful with brake clean too, because brake clean affects certain kinds of rubber. So you want to get it on your new boots. Bam. You know, sometimes it's just with experience. You just gotta take something apart. All right, we got those off. Let me get a knife to cut them. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, old boot. There's the inside part of it. To be honest, if you have a machine, you're wondering how hard it is to do something, the best thing I can tell you, from what I found, is get an exploded parts diagram, look at how it goes together and all the pieces, and that'll tell you pretty much everything you need to know about it. This is going to take a while. I'll get this bearing out. Alright, let me find that little clip. Where's that little clip? That little clip. Oh, I found it. Right there. Okay. Alright. So we take our shaft. Let me get the... Right there. See the ring going right around the outside? Right there is where we got to take it apart from. And then this whole axle should come apart and we can put the new boot on. Alright, let's see if we can get that out without breaking it. Oh yeah, look at that. See it coming out? Right there, yeah. Alright. Let's get this thing out all the way. There we go. Oh man, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh, geez, shot off. Little snap ring. Now, I got it full of dirt, of course. Let me lay out a paper towel and put all the parts on it. This whole thing should just come right off. The bearings look good, and the bearing housing itself is full of nice, clean grease. I'm happy with it. Part here needs to be cleaned up because this actually has to slide off. I think there's another snap ring in this end, or either just pulls out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, bearing feels good. Oh. Be careful, because these little balls can fall out. I just had one do it. Where'd it go? Alright, be careful. These little balls, they fall out. I should have just figured that, but I dropped one on the floor. There's a snap ring, like an actual proper one right here. Right in the center, right here. Yeah, you can see it. Right there. There's a snap ring right there. Alright, I got the toolbox here. See if I can find those snap ring pliers. If not, I'll try and take it off with a pair of pliers and something else. Yes, I found it. Hey, we got it. Alright, this thing should just slide it off. There you go. We're ready to put the new boot in, though. Let's get our new kit here. I'm going to have to go look at the rear of that machine, but I think this one goes up there. Nope. This one. This one goes here. Let's see if we can slip that down on it. It's going to be a little bit hard to get it over the splines, it seems. There we go. Hey! Some people will tell you you need to use special grease, but I'm not really sure about that. I have no idea. Grease to me is, well, grease is grease. I think, let's fill this half full. Since they gave it to me, let's use it. There we go. We got this half filled up. All right, let's get our bearing here and put this back together. I'm gonna get a little bit of grease on my finger, so we need to stick him into the housing here. Let me just do that. Get a little dab out of our housing. Stick it. Drop our bearing in there, which is clean. And let's slip it back on our shaft. Let's put our bearing back on. Just gotta line it up, right? There we go. Let's put that snap ring on, I guess. Wants to fight me. See if we can get it down in there now. This is called a snap ring for a reason, right? Snap. All right, we got it. It's on there, it ain't going nowhere. Because we'll just put our thing back on here now. Our housing. Let's put our shaft back in. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now the ring. Oh yeah. Alright, it's together. It doesn't want to come apart, so. Let's wipe off the grease because it'll slip on the boot otherwise. Let's get some brake clean. Oh, I don't know. Remember what I mentioned about rubber earlier? I just thought about it. I don't think I'm going to use brake clean. Just some paper towel. There we go. Squeeze every last little bit out of that bag. There we go. We got all our grease in. Let's pop that up over onto it. Okay. Feels good. Let's figure out how we can put these clamps down. I don't really, I don't have the tool for it. I don't think I need it. I think I can use pliers. Knucklehead. Oh, okay. There we go. Ah! I thought it's a knucklehead. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I'd say it's going pretty good. You wrap it around and then bend it over. Slip it in and then bend it over. Pretty sure that's how this works. Pliers will keep it tight. How tight did that make it? Did that do it? I'm just gonna fold it down, fold those two little ears over and cut it off like right here. It's on there. I mean, expanding it, moving it around. It doesn't want to come off. All right, get my hammer here. There we go. I'm happy with that. I'm going to cut that off now. Oh, we got it. Finally. Jeez. Man, that thing was on there. Me. Here we go. All right, I got it. There we go. Okay, that is one I'll call rebuilt CV axle. Let's go put this back in the quad. Let's pop this guy back in. there we go. Alright. Shaft is back in. There we go. Alright. I'm also going to put a little bit of grease in that bolt for future repairs, or it's always a good idea. Pop it through. Put our nut on. Pop that guy on. Put our pin through. Here. Double check our work. I'm just taking off these lug nuts. But double check our work. It looks okay to me. Okay. Alright, check the diff oil here. Some leaked out. A little bit came out, but you know what? It's right there. Like, right. I guess it is a little bit low. Alright, let's get some to put in there. I got this here. This stuff here is, well, it's that. It's good for wet brakes, which this has. Photos this will get me access to it. We'll see. I haven't done this before. Change the oil in this. It looks good, but oh yeah, look at that. Bunch of dirt. Alright, I think it's 19 millimeter to drain that. Yep. Alright. There we go. Look how clean that looks. Looks so good. I have never changed this. It's only 1,100 kilometers, but I haven't changed it since I owned the bike. But I haven't owned it new. All the maintenance was done for it already. All right. Take this ball off and get more room. There we go. Okay. Alright, here I am the next day after the repairs. Excuse me. back here, it's still, so far it's on there good. I haven't really driven the thing, but that's what I'm here to do right now. The wind. I know you didn't see it in the video, but hang on. I know you didn't see it in the video, but I went ahead and replaced these two as well because they were, well, this one was busted, as you've seen if you looked at my Instagram, but it was getting dark, so I couldn't record it. I just had to get it done. It's the same process. I'll take you over it. Undo your tie rod end, and there's a nut on the bottom of it. It's super simple, and a cotter pin. Take it out. Take off your brake caliper, your rotor, which is the same thing. It's the wheel hub, and that nut on the bottom of the ball joint here. You're gonna want to take that off, pop that out, just hit it right here with a hammer, or on the other side actually is better, right down there. It'll pop right off, or mine did anyway. And then make sure, oh, and the shock, take the shock off. But make sure when you're pulling these shafts out, what I realized is you got to pull them straight. You can't pull them on an angle at all. Make sure you tie your brake caliper up. Don't let that hang, because that's how you get leaks. So yeah, that was same thing as the other one where it comes from replacing these boots, except I slipped this one down over this end. So I just took this end apart because I don't know how this end comes apart. I don't even know if it does. It has to somehow, but I don't know how to do it. So you're better off just replacing both at the same time, unless you know how to take that apart. Up here is the same thing as on the back. It comes apart exactly the same. So, you know, you got the little ring and then the cotter pin, or sorry, ring and the split ring. Comes right off. The bearing hold, yeah. And then you slide your boots down, clamp them, done. It's easy. Same thing as the other side. All right, so let's go work on something else.